Welcome back, everyone. With their loss in the last match, the Copenhagen Wolves are now tied with Gambit, which means we will have a tiebreaker between the teams immediately after our next match between Gambit and the Copenhagen Wolves, that is. And as such, I'm joined here by Edward and Genja. Edward's going to translate for his bottom lane buddy now. The first thing I want to ask you, Genja, is obviously how the season has been from your perspective, because all the changes in the team have been going on around the bottom lane. It was in the top lane, it was in the jungle. So what has the season been like for you?
Я спрашиваю, как у тебя сезон вообще? Меняли в команде топ-лейн, джангл, мид, но все было, крутилось вокруг бота. Как тебе вообще все?
Для нас плохой сезон, мы его, по сути, проиграли. Будем играть за 7-8 место. Не очень почетно. Ну, не знаю, у нас большие проблемы. Будем пытаться решать их в будущем.
Okay, this season was pretty bad for us. We have now a chance to play for 7th and 8th place. Then it was like super bad, so we're trying to survive and play for next season.
Well, it is absolutely looking up in this moment. And yesterday, or the day before, when we were interviewing Edward and Diamond, Diamond was saying how he's concentrating on helping out the top lane and the mid lane, and Edward said, well, what about bottom? So you guys have stepped up, it seems, on your own. You have picked up that Kog'Maw again. How have you guys been able to get back in shape in that bottom lane?
Вчера Diamond давал интервью, говорил, что он гангает мид, топ, постоянно бегает вверху, но ты играл вчера как мавом, ты очень хорошо сыграл. Как тебе вообще остановка на боте и лесник?
Ну, мне это не очень нравится. Я думаю, это не лучшая стратегия. Но, в принципе, если мы будем по ней побеждать, я согласен по ней играть. Но я думаю, что как бы, ему нужно больше думать о боте.
Gen said he don't like it much, but if he gets ahead, it's okay. But he don't like that he don't spend much time in bottom lane.
All right. Finally, you're going to go up against the Copenhagen Wolves later for that 7th spot, which could be incredibly crucial in choosing your team. Talk us through how you think that match will go.
Сегодня позже мы встретимся с волками. Что ты думаешь по этому поводу?
Ну что, я думаю, будем играть на победу. Она нам нужна.
Gen said we're gonna play for the win. We need the win.
Absolutely do. Thank you very much, Genja and Edward. All right, before we hand it back over to Demon and the Fisho, let's hear Alliance's Wickd talk about what it means to play their last game of the split.
The last game of the split is very important for us because that's what people are going to remember us for before games come. So beating Millennium in a dominating fashion will be important. And if you don't manage to do that, people are going to fear us less and they're going to play better against us.
Well, I'm excited to see what it's going to play. He hasn't got Crepo to play in Nivea this time around, so I'm wondering what Alliance maybe have up their sleeve.
I'm actually looking towards Millennium. I really hope we're going to see Blitzcrank from Jree, or maybe Warwick support.
We'll see how it works out. Let's get into the next match, of course. It is the final game in the normal Super Week. Of course, there is a tiebreaker to come. It is the #1 team in Europe, Alliance. They're going to be facing off against #5 seed, Millennium. Alliance secured their top spot and will be playing the #3 and 6th place quarterfinalists. That is, of course, the Super Hot Crew or Rocket. That quarterfinals will be happening next Thursday. Alliance lost to SK Gaming yesterday. Well, I don't exactly think they're going to be too worried about that match. It did show to the rest of the league that they are not unbeatable.
True, and it was a sloppy game. I mean, they lost the first 4 Dragons to SK Gaming, and while they did try to come back in the game, it was just a matter of time before SK actually managed to finish it. So, a bit of a sloppy game, but as you just said, it could have been Alliance just taking it easy because they already secured #1 spot, and all their focus is on the semifinal now. So they're, of course, going to be watching the quarterfinals next week to see who they are actually going to face. One thing we can talk about is maybe the lack of some champion pools or the lack of champions for some of their players on Alliance, because they do seem to favor the same ones every single week. If we do take a Wicked as the example, then he either played Gragas or Aurelia in 6 out of the last 7 games. It's not unusual for Wicked to stick to a very few amount of champions, but we have seen in the past where people punish him for it. It could still just be Alliance who doesn't want to show their hand before playoffs. And
looks like a no hair gel day for the whole of Alliance. Maybe they had a little fun. They're celebrating, of course, getting the #1 spot last night. Well, on the flip side for Millennium, of course, earlier today they lost to the Super Hot Crew after some honestly questionable tower diving against them. You just, for once I was shouting, hit the goddamn tower, because that's all they needed to do. It just one hit away, but instead they thought, let's dive in against the Yasuo. What's the worst that could possibly happen? And then after that fight, they decided, you know what, let's do Baron, because if we get caught by Yasuo, ulting us in Baron, nothing could possibly go wrong.
No, it's all about showing how manly you are in these games here, and Millennium look pretty manly, but also over-aggressive against Super Hot Crew. And if we do look at Millennium compared to what we've seen the last few weeks, they look very lost in the Super Week. We keep talking about how Super Hot Crew is underperforming. Millennium lost every single game they played. Now against Alliance, we don't know what's going to happen. Might as well lose it. And not the best idea or best start going in towards the quarterfinal. We do have to see, however, if there's going to be a Yasuo. I did like Kerp's Carthus into it with Exhaust, but he managed to do absolutely nothing in the team fights and even went for another tower dive after his team already died and failed. And he didn't kill the tower either. So well, nobody wanted to kill it.
I'm in a similar stance as I was with Alex Ich with Kerp. It's like, if he's not on an assassin, he's not really doing it right, because he is very, very good on assassins, the likes of Fizz, etc. He can just jump in your face, because he's the man that leads Millennium. That's no doubt about it in the terms of fights. Let's check out the starting lineups for these two teams, though. We'll see how it's going to go. Alliance is starting out on the blue side. Wickd is in the top lane. Well, we think Shook is in the jungle, Froggen in the mid lane, Tabzz is AD carry, Nyph on support. Let's see if they change things up.
And red side, Millennium. We have Kevin in the top lane, KottenX in the jungle, Kerp is the mid laner, Creaton as the AD carry, and Jree on support.
So you guys at home have been voting on which team you think will win according to LOLesports.com. Well, no surprises, it's 78% of you voting for Alliance in this one.
Well, number 1 against number 5. They can actually face each other in the semifinal, so it could be a chance to see, okay, what level are Millennium playing at, and the other way around. I don't think we're going to see a lot of, in terms of champions, a lot of things you can predict and use in the quarterfinals or semifinal. I don't think we can see any tactics tested out.
No. This could be entirely a fun game, of course. Positions are already locked in, so effectively this game is all about having some fun.
I just want Warwick support.
In the pick and bans.
Every week, Jree tells me, Warwick support, it's OP. Every single week. I just want him to play it. I want to see how strong it is.
It's Warwick, by the way.
I know.
Just putting it out there. So, pick and bans getting underway. No way we can predict this one, that's for sure.
We can predict TSM being banned.
Which way it's going to go. Well, we've had that in the past, that's for sure. Let's see how it's
trying to think now,
going to go. You know, speaking of champions, Alliance have been number 1 throughout the entire summer split. That in itself is
CLG TSM.
Damn impressive. I wonder. Corky banned.
It is actually a legit ban against Creaton because he loves to play it.
It is.
But let's see here. Froggen took a lot of time trying to go over the letters. I'm not sure if he was looking for a champion or what was happening here. Let's see what Millennium bans. Teemo.
Well, Kevin's got a big...
Just ban, damn it.
Just
I didn't need so much time.
It's
there we go. It is Teemo. All right. CLG TSM. We have seen it before. We need some new stuff here.
Nothing new. Ban LeBlanc or something like that. It's Lulu, of course. Yeah. CLG TSM. Well done, Alliance and Millennium, for getting this
Nobody
one sorted
typing ass.
out.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I'm not sure that's something.
The American way, not the British way.
Syndra being banned out. There we go. There's the Gragas, CLG and TSM. Of course, they played each other. And of course, we'll be seeing which way that one's going to go, whether TSM can take that top spot over in North America. Of course, the North American LCS, which is being nicely advertised by the teams here in Europe, will be beginning tomorrow, of course, for their Super Week. Does, of course, leave a number of things open. I don't think they're going to go straight for a Cassidy. And like you see, we get a booed. Everybody wants a Nivea for you, Froggen. Let's face it.
Of course. Nivea for Froggen. It could still be like Cassidy in support, Cassidy in top lane for Wickd. But let's see if he locks it in. Still talking, and he changes. It's going to be Tabzz on Fizz in mid lane, or maybe in bot lane with Nyph. Because Tabzz used to be a mid laner before he joined Alliance, before he joined Lemon Dogs and played in the LCS, and he was known for his Fizz. So Tabzz for Fizz, Fizz for Tabzz, we should probably say, not Tabzz for Fizz.
We'll see whether he plays it in the mid lane or not, whether Froggen lives to give that up position. Leona insta-locked in. And Warwick!
Okay. It might just be jungle Yorick, but I do believe I do believe it's gonna actually be Jree playing it, and they were very happy the fact that Ash got locked in here. Wickd used to play a lot of Ash in solo queue, and he used to actually do it in some scrims because he was practicing shot calling. So, okay, prediction. It's gonna be Wickd on Ash down the bottom lane, Tabzz on Fizz. Who's playing the Ramos? I don't know.
Who's playing what? I don't know. Quinn locked in along with Jarvan as well. Now, this could be an interesting one. We'll see how it works out. Oh, please, Lord. It's going to be Malphite for Wickd, it seems. Braum also being hovered over. That's assuming, of course, they play in these standard positions. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be.
No. This is almost like ARAM, except you're going to be so mad because you have so bad teams at the moment. Not a lot of poke here, no fiddlesticks, no sonar. Who is reworked? But still.
I'm glad you're an ARAM expert these days.
I am. We play way too many. I completely stopped playing ranked because we have to play so many ARAMs.
It's all about team building.
It is, but the pressure is on me every time because I walk in and 5 guys just jump me. 4, not 5, because I'm part of the team, and just yell ARAM, ARAM, ARAM.
I think
and then you yell at me when I don't carry you.
It's 3 guys and a girl, actually.
It is.
Force you into it. So, Nunu, possibly. Braum and Malphite were locked in. What's going to be the final choice? Lissandra has not seen that one for a long time. Gangplank. Could be top lane Gangplank for Kevin. It's a champion I know he loves. Fiora. Greg Sky Williams, please. Don't think you'd be happy with that one.
Come on, Jree, just play the damn Warwick.
Jree, you got 34 seconds to rotate through these. Just keep clicking random on something. I don't know what you want to do.
I don't know what it is with supports in Europe. They have to do it.
4 of them insta-locked in. Then we get to Jree and he's just like, I don't know what to play.
Well, he's playing Warwick, don't worry.
You think he's on the Warwick? Okay.
Yeah, he is.
So maybe the discussions are elsewhere. Well, what do we think then? Okay, so it's
let's see.
Jungle Rammus.
No.
Ash.
Well, it could be jungle.
Braum and Ash is actually a pretty good combo, to be fair.
Yeah, but why would they do
Zach
standard lanes
locked
here?
in. There we go.
So let's see. Okay, Wickd also used to play Rammus top lane, and he actually tried to explain me the idea, but it was horrible, and he never actually played it. So Froggen is gonna go mobility boots, home guard first, or very early on. Whoever's playing this damn Rammus. Wickd and his terrible ideas were up in the top lane. I remember him still trying to tell him, yeah, but you can taunt the people and the jungler comes up and gang gets OP, and he just never played it. Once in scrim against me, and he got destroyed.
One thing is for sure, we've just expanded the champion pool of the LCS.
Yes.
That's what I do know.
Well, new champions. Quinn is one.
Warwick.
And no. Darren. Oh, yeah.
Darren did play Warwick, of course.
Played it.
But that was back in the spring, that was in the summer. And Zach, of course, being locked in there. So, where are they going to be? It is going to be Jree in the jungle on Warwick.
Not Warwick support.
It's going to be Jree in the jungle on Warwick.
Okay.
So KottenX is looking like he's going to play the support position. Kerp is the AD. I don't know.
Well, he's the mid lane AD carry.
Where's Jarvan going? Top lane? Zach is in there somewhere. Zach's bouncing around.
It's AD Jarvan.
This is going to be an interesting
Down Jarvan Leona used to be a good lane.
Which lineup do you expect to take the win? Tweet hashtag AllWin and roll the dice in the lottery, or hashtag MILWin to LNL Esports, and we'll check in the vote during the game for that purpose of the seriousness that this game is going to
it is
show.
all very serious picks here. We're going to see a lot of rotations, a lot of serious play.
So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tiebreaker to follow this game. It is going to be Gambit versus the Copenhagen Wolves. All seriousness aside, this game is for fun. It is Alliance versus Millennium, and we'll see how these two very diverse team comps work out, and more importantly, how well our cameraman keeps up. It's Shook on Ash in the jungle. It is Wickd running Rammus in the top lane. Froggen in the mid lane, or maybe not in the mid lane. We'll see where Malphite ends up. Tabzz, of course, on Fizz. He used to be a signature champion way back at the likes of Tales of the Lane back over in Paris, where they did very well for Curse, I believe it was actually way back then. Curse EU.
Was it Clipsia?
Might even been Eclipsia.
Or maybe it was Millennium.
Nyph, though, on Braum. Nyph didn't really vary much,
No,
did he?
typical Nyph.
Everybody
He didn't build their Soul Steel or anything either.
I don't like to say, but he is very serious. He is German, that's what I'm saying.
He is. So let's see here. 4 members. Got a few boos there. 4 members for Millennium. Do something, man. Go in. Let's see a fight. Tower dive.
Fight.
I want to say what they said in London, but I don't actually want to say it on here. Go, Kerp. Come on. Wickd is gonna build his home guard mobility boots, and he's just gonna be so annoying.
Well, that was a little bit of a dance from Froggen. Come on, Froggen, I've seen you dancing better than that.
The very famous Nivea dance from Froggen.
Yeah, if you get him drunk enough, he will do the birdie dance for you.
And looks pretty good. And a lot of people always joins in.
They do. Everybody just gets drawn to the Nivea dance once he takes to the dance floor.
I mean, just imagine the picture of D-Man doing the Nivea dance with Froggen here. It's been some good parties.
So, we are going to start off with a unorthodox selection of champions. It is going to be a red buff start for Ashe, which is very, very good. 61% of you voted for Alliance. You love the Ashe jungle. I think that's what's drawn you to it instead. Warwick jungle definitely will be a bit quicker, that's for sure. Starting out at the blue buff, we are going to see a Leona Jarvan kill lane down the bottom up against the Fizz Braum.
Kill lane.
Kill lane as
It's all
well.
kill lanes here. I want to see Shook move into a lane, just wait until you get the 100% crit, and then just go in and surprise people and just smack them in the face. But he's pretty slow in the jungle so far. Same can be said about Jree and this Warwick. And we might just have to wait a few minutes before the action really starts. I'm not expecting any teleport ganks.
Look, I just want to know about the excitement that could be prevailing in the top lane between Rammus and Zach. That is a lane I want to keep my eye on, because it really could be hotting up there right now.
Really wish we could actually see the lane at the moment, so Wickd could show us why Rammus top lane is such a good pick, and he was talking so much about it back in the days. At the moment, he's doing nothing other than
He's last hit
a few minions.
He's doing a good job. He's keeping his little shell intact. Doing a great job.
I don't get it. You have the chance to play pretty much whatever you want, and you pick Rammus top lane.
Are you trying to suggest that it is not a viable top laner? I believe every
might be viable,
champion
but it's not
in
very
League of
funny.
Legends is viable in the lanes.
Well, then you need more like movement speed with the Rammus. Like a Cillian maybe. Lulu. Oh, she'll be boring too, actually.
Apparently it's the wagon wheel. I don't know. Maybe.
The wagon wheel.
We'll see if it keeps on rolling, of course. Wickd taking some damage. Will step on the blobs that Kevin has. Ironically, you know, Zach used to be one of those big top laners. Tabzz engaged upon KottenX. So look at this. Trying to turn the stun around on towards him. Another couple of hits will stun up KottenX, but instead Tabzz just decided to get away with it. Gone with a heal ignite, by the way. Tabzz, pretty aggressive stuff. Doesn't want to flash, can play full Trickster away from this one. Good CS count coming out of Creaton, 20 to 10. Way up on Tabzz.
Well, to be fair, they're not really touching him, or maybe they are.
Now they are. Creaton in trouble. Exhaust goes down. The Ignite will follow. Can they get the stun down on towards him? They will be. First blood's going to come in. It's going to go to Tabzz. He's in trouble though. He's going to get locked up. Gets back into the bush. He's safe. No, KottenX flashes for it. Nyph's going to run away from this one. Tabzz in trouble. Tries to play for tricks to back around, but he will get caught out. Oh, he missed it.
No.
Kevin launches himself in there and gets the trade.
Okay, 1 for 1. Already got some action here. The very dangerous jungle Ashe has now joined the bottom lane and blasting the minions.
He's got blue buff. Be worried. He could volley shot
missed
you, and he missed. He still managed to hit all the minions. So they're going to keep that tower secure. And now Shook is actually going to CS. We'll see how good
That's
he
another
is.
question. Why would you play jungle Ashe?
Jungle is totally reliable.
We have some very slow junglers here in the start. Good replay. KottenX showing the moves. Nice little dodge by Tabzz actually, and then Creaton over aggressive. Where's the teleport from 2 members of Alliance at this point? They could go in, kill KottenX as well. Instead, they have to sacrifice poor little Tabzz.
He's not going to get away from that one. Tabzz called out. KottenX finally landed a hit. Misses. Probably showing why he's in the jungle actually there with the Zenith blade. Instead, he got the kill anyway, nonetheless.
To be fair, I've seen you play Leona.
I'm a fantastic Leona. I just go a little bit too aggressive now and again. The rest of the team not quite my same wavelength.
Sure. Always blame the team. Even though we sit right next to you.
Yeah.
It's always the team.
I've seen you playing Arams. I definitely blame you. And your Lulu. Whew.
I agree in the Lulu. That was pretty horrible.
That was pretty horrible. So, let's have a look at some of the items. Froggen's gone with a double armor stack, cloth armor. Double Doran's ring for Tabzz. We are seeing quick boots for Wickd. He's planning on spinning to win around the map. Also, source boots coming out from Kevin early item. Interesting.
So yeah, well, again, he's against the Rammus in the top lane, so you can kind of do whatever he wants. I just want to see the home guard for Wickd.
This is going to be a crazy AP. Jakub.
I mean, Alliance have some pretty sick engage. Wickd teleports in, home guard, mobility boost, you have an arrow, and also Froggen jumping in. Someone from Millennium is going to die when the fight starts.
When the fight's getting underway. Wickd, though, he cannot stick around. He's got teleport. He's going to have to go back by. He's not going to top himself up. Yes, he is. He's chugging the pot. He's going to hang around on the tower. Does Kevin fancy it? He's got Let's Bounce ready and waiting to go. Now we can see Kerp with the ultimate running, dashing straight up towards this top lane. Wickd surely knows that he's in trouble. He's going to try and spin around the back. Wickd is trying to roll away. Those boots of mobility. Look at the speed he has on those boots of mobility. Are we going to see a Phantom Dancer coming out now for Wickd as well?
Probably. I really hope he's just going full move speed. Home guard is completed. Teleport is ready. Let's see. Just back to lane.
You can get back to lane pretty quick, that's for sure. It doesn't need teleport.
It's why the pick is so strong.
Oh god, only
You
almost.
can always
just
sit in
about,
lane
yeah.
and farm, then go back
back.
and you just rush back to lane here. Still.
Full armor stacking from Froggen. Warden's Mail now picked up. Gonna go for straight Radiant's Omen early on here. Meanwhile, KottenX, let's see if he managed to get in. Brutalizer was picked up by Kerp as well on that back. He wants full damage, no surprises.
I'm pretty happy we just saw Jree here, because we haven't actually seen him at all, because he's playing war with John. And down his bottom lane.
Well, Nyph comes in and Tabzz.
Oh,
The arrow comes in and lands towards it. Teleport, here comes. It's going to be, I think, Wickd. Yes, Wicked's going to join the party. He goes in straight to KottenX. Manages to stun on him. KottenX goes down. The taunt is available. Who will he go for? Jree. He gets locked up by the stun. That's the second kill. Tabzz gets in on that one. And that was Alliance taking 2 for 0. They can push the tower.
Man, Rama's top lane is so broken. Wickd winning the fight here for Alliance. And he's actually going to go back to lane and stop Kevin from taking the tower.
Here he
Because
comes.
Home Guard multi-boots.
Here he goes.
The
Straight
most
to the
OP top lane pick right here.
And now he's got the chain vest, he's got the armor to prove. Kevin, you're not going to have too long to free farm in that top lane. Wicked's back. He's got himself a kill and an assist in that teleport. Good use of teleport, honestly.
It was, but we want to see the Home Guard teleport.
Oh,
straight
ultimate
on to
pop.
Kevin.
Straight on. Kevin in trouble here, actually. He's taking more damage than he was expecting. He's going to try and get that health back on there. Wicked's going to go one more hit on towards him. Kevin's going to try and turn around this round. Let's bounce goes on. Wicked in trouble. Remember, we're going towards him. The passive spot. Can Wicked deal with all his damage? I'm not too sure before he regenerates. He's going to join back on. Wicked's going to have to start running from this one. He's going to get away. Kevin back on towards him. Flashes towards it. Not enough. And he gets away. Both put in the flash.
But damn, Froggen, he's just sitting in the mid lane. He could have teleported up, killed him. And now Jree doing what he's been doing the entire game, running around. Let's see.
He's farming buffs, man.
He is actually farming buffs. He's playing his own little game here.
Well, he's a speedy jungler, that's for sure, so he wants to just get his items stacked out. We'll see how he goes with that one. He's got himself boots of mobility as well. Froggen in the mid lane. Ooh,
yes, he got a boo buff. Good job.
Froggen in the mid lane up against Kerp. He's actually keeping up in CS, no problem at all.
But his mid lane has been insanely boring. It's all about the bot lane.
All about the bot lane. Creaton caught out. Chum the waters will pop out. Creaton's going to go down. Now KottenX in trouble. Can they get the passive? The stun going on towards him. Buff in the top lane. Wicked's in trouble. He goes down. No teleport still coming out of Froggen. He's sticking around. It's a double kill for Tabzz. He's now 4-1 on Fizz, proving why he played it before.
Completely destroying the jungle AD carry combination down his bottom lane. So, Nyph is cheating a little bit by playing bomb. Oh, dodged.
Duked by a single skill of Kerp. He didn't even mean it. It just happened.
Alright, it's a dragon for Alliance tryharding.
Dragon for a tower. Dragon for a tower. We do see Wicked speeding back up there, but he's not going to get there in time this time around. And the tower will go down. Dragon picked up for Alliance. Gold will go in their favor. It's now 2,000 gold to Alliance.
Okay, we still need a bit more time. We need to get out of the laning phase to get the big team fights. Because Froggen in this mid lane has done absolutely nothing so far.
Well,
didn't even teleport.
Second Brutalizer was picked up by Creaton. Ground Slam coming in. Froggen keeps that farm going. Kerp trying to put the pressure on towards him, but Froggen is such a big tanky menace in that mid lane. Yet to use that ultimate, yet to pull the trigger. I would have thought, you know, Froggen would have started with the ultimate and then that arrow could have followed. It would have been a stagnant target, pretty easy to do, but instead he...
Don't try and apply logic to the game.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful move by Kerp.
Or spin.
And
Ramos ball coming down the mid lane. It's going to find Jree possibly. Oh, it's going to face check. Doesn't fancy this one. Both level 8. Shook around the side there. Ironically, Shook is now.
Oh, he might be in trouble.
Oh, ultimate goes on towards him. Jree quickly interrupted. Taunt goes out there. Froggen still yet to pull the trigger on that ultimate. Nyph didn't come around the side. Now they're going to pile straight in. And it's Alliance coming out badly in this one. The Millennium double S bounce not working. That's an easy double kill. And Millennium just take everything.
And Jree on Warwick jungle just confirmed to be the best jungler in Europe here. Sick engage. Kerp joins in. The entire team blows up Alliance. And let's see what Nyph can do. There's an arrow coming from base. Who is he gonna hit?
Has anyone told Froggen what his ultimate does?
No. Froggen is not gonna use ulti or TP in this game.
Jump the waters on Jree. That's gonna do nothing. Kevin getting back
That's
in
a
towards
Froggen
them.
TP.
There's an ultimate teleport coming in. Froggen
Whoa.
will join in. Oh, there we go. We didn't quite catch it, but he did use that ultimate, but it's not gonna work out too well for him. They're also low. Froggen really wants to clean up, but they got no damage at the moment. Nyph's gonna come in, tries to get the stun on towards KottenX. KottenX will go down. Creaton goes down. It's a triple kill for Froggen. Suddenly he realized how you play. Kevin's gonna try and launch away from this one. He will get away. Red buff's not gonna be enough. Kevin is off.
Oh,
Wicked's going for it. He's
Go,
going
you
for it.
Ramus.
It's gonna come around the side. Who will get it? Wickd gets it down. And it's 4-0 this time to Alliance.
Let's see what they can take here. Froggen saved his ulti. He knew he could come back and join the next fight. And also with Wickd here.
Triple kill ground slam. You gotta be happy with
Alright,
that.
notice. Good old trigger on Ash. Use the arrow from base. And normally you actually had teleport and you would use it while you use the arrow here. Anyway, teleport from Froggen. Save the ulti. 5 members from Millennium. Let's see how many hits. Oh, just a few. Kerp in this background. A lot of exhaust from both teams. And it's all about this little Ramus. Doing all the damage. Look at KottenX, man. He's getting destroyed by Ramus.
Why did they come back in so Froggen could ground slam the ball? He's like, oh, thanks. Boom.
It's all about the kills, mate.
Uh-oh, Shook in trouble. He's getting dived on the tower. Kerp's tanking this one up. There's a lot of damage on Kerp. He will be able to get away just in time, or will he? Fizz coming around the side. Tabzz wants to pounce on this one. KottenX keeping him away. He's going to get a poke 1-2 on towards him, but it's not going to quite be enough.
Oh,
Kerp's going to jump away. Oh, now Tabzz in trouble. Solar Flare goes down. Tabzz will
owned.
drop. KottenX gets the kill on that one. And, well, this is not working out too well. Alliance, they're still in the lead, though.
I like how Wickd was trying to do the wolf camp and then has to give up because he has absolutely no damage on it.
He's got a Sunfire Cape now. It's serious. He's got a legit build, actually, on Ramus.
True. We need a Phantom Dancer. Have to build it.
We want some more speed, some more attacks in there. Tabzz building up some damage himself. Meanwhile, of course, Warwick has got that Feral Flare building up.
The team should actually just ARAM now. Everyone goes mid and just keep fighting. Because up in his top lane, Kevin, he's not doing anything, just pushing it in.
I've been down that route before. I don't want to go down it again. Not in the LCS, that's for sure. Wickd instead will come across. Easy farming for him now with that Solar Flare on. He'll be able to clear
Solar
that
Flare?
one out. Solar
pretty OP.
That way, boom. Well, everybody's seen the video. We know what he does. He just stops people dead. Kevin comes around the side. Don't know if he fancies it, you know. He's got the Haunting Guys.
Let's see.
That's a pretty tanky Ramus now.
Bad guy versus the good guy.
Well, Shook is nearby. A campfire off that arrow. Kerp, though, is going to come in. Where are you going to go, Wickd? What are you going to do? Is he going to spin away from this one? His spin is going to get interrupted. Pops his ultimate instead. Look at this, though, coming around the side. Froggen with his ultimate available just off the edge there. They will get full vision. He's very low. Froggen off. Not going to bother using the ulti. Doesn't care.
So,
There's the arrow. Now he
done.
might use it. Kerp's taking low. Froggen wants to get close enough. Instead, he uses it on towards Kevin. He is going to get the passive down on towards him. Now Jree uses the ultimate on towards Shook. Nyph instead ground slams in with the Glacial Fissure. And now Jree's going to get locked up. He's in trouble. KottenX is just going to run the hell away from this fight. Jree flashes out of there. And he's get away so far. Now KottenX, he's going to get locked up. Stunned down. Have they got the damage?
No.
Shook comes around, finds Jree. He's not going to be able to run away. You meant to use your slow arrow, Shook. That's what it does. Not sure if we need to explain Ash to him.
Well, still very unfair. Supposed to be one-on-one in this top lane. Kerp just joins in, but first tower of the game for Alliance.
I hate to say, but actually, you look at Froggen, he's building very clever because everybody is AD or melee damage, and he's got Frozen Heart, Thornmail. So hit me, bros.
Because it's the LCS made.
You're doing all the damage to me. Creaton, chop the water is not going to be enough. They take the middle turret anyway. Drag it up in 20 seconds. Alliance are still looking strong.
And again, Nyph, been part of every single kill. Didn't die, and because Nyph is such a good guy, Didn't even kill steal.
Benny's, he is the only man playing his own champion.
He is.
It's like, I got Braum, guys. The rest of the team are not quite saying, you're not on the same wavelength as I am. Oh, that arrow missed. That's not going to land on towards him. Kerp flaps away from this one. Uh-oh, it's going to get slowed. Gets away. Teleport comes in. What's it going to be? It's Kevin. Will he bounce onto Froggen? Flash comes out. He's not going to catch on towards him, but Jree will. He's going to go running through. He hasn't got his ultimate. Now it's up. He's going to catch on towards Wickd. Pops the ultimate. Meanwhile, the rest of Alliance, they don't care. They're doing their dragon around the side. They got the dragon down. Nyph flashes away. Where's he going to go? He's going to get away from this one. Oh, Shook, you've been found. You stood on top of the ward. Jree does a dance for him. I think Shook thought, I might be able to get away with this. I'm not too sure if they see me, but they will. Jree prances away, puts a little cleave in towards him. Tabzz is going to go down as well. It's the ace for Millennium, ladies and gentlemen.
And we can just keep going forever here because both teams killing each other left and right. We need to see some more items though. Where is the full AP Malphite? Instead of this full armor. Anyway, let's see. Nyph, I believe it dies for the first time in the game. Poor Shook up in the top of your screen. And I dunk. Kerp join in, easy kill. It's not a lot to say actually.
It's great analysis.
Well, slam him in the head, exhaust him, laugh at him and kill him.
Poke him. That's how they finish it. Froggen sneaking around. Towers is 2-1 for Alliance. That top tower is still standing. We did see Rammus powerballing down to that bottom lane. Pink Ward is not going to get taken out by KottenX. Doesn't fancy that. Let's have a look at some of the builds. Like, some interesting fun going on here. Actually, Kerp fairly serious. What's that static shift? Tabzz still fancies this one. KottenX caught out the slow in there. Wickd comes spinning in from the side. He's going to be able to get the taunt down. KottenX can't get out of this one. Solar Flare will land on 3 of them, but Froggen will get the kill.
OP engage from Alliance. They might actually stay here because Kerp is pushing the top lane by himself. He doesn't care about the team. You can lose a tower. We need someone to go back and just fight Alliance now.
Well, they're going to take the tower. It's going to go down very, very quickly. So, another one for Alliance. They're pushing on. The inhibitor turret. Kerp still not backing off yet. He's finally flapping his way this way.
Flank them.
He's going to flank them. I'm not too sure it's a scary flank because there's an ultimate available, and there they are. Wombo combos. Creaton going to get caught out. Has to slide away. Jump the waters will miss. Shook's going to get caught out. Kerp comes pecking his eyeballs out from the back there. Kevin's going to try and bounce away. Tabzz jumps on towards him. Kevin in trouble here. His yellow bounce already been used. He's going to get stun locked up. One more shot should do it. He goes down. Tabzz gets locked up. Creaton comes back around the side. Kerp getting the damage on towards him. Kerp's in trouble. Wicked's going to chase him down. They've got no damage. There's so many tankiness. Wickd gets himself the kill on Kerp. They're going onto the tower. Froggen can take the hits for days, and he may well need to. He's going to go down. It's a 4 for 3 in favor of Alliance.
And you disrespected the flank from Kerp. He came in, he destroyed Shook, man. They're not done here, Jree. Chasing Wickd. Or is it Nyph?
It's a mid laner versus a jungler. I'm just saying. Oh!
Leave poor Nyph alone.
Jree goes on towards him, and Jree cleans up and gets the blue buff.
That's actually the worst thing, because Nyph is such a nice guy to everyone. When you actually kill him in League, you kind of feel bad. It's true.
I'm disappointed that Jree didn't play. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, why didn't he play Earth the Manatee? Disappointing, Jree. Disappointing. One of the greatest skins in the game. Instead, he's just bog standard Grey Warwick. It's a bit boring, really.
Well, because Ash Jungle is very funny. Standard skin.
Standard skin.
Rammus as well.
Standard skin.
Oh, yes, finally the teleport.
Oh, Creaton, you're in trouble. Powerballs in comes the Ash Arrow onto Jree. There's the slow. He pops one, pops the second. Jree goes down. Wickd gets himself the kill. Wickd now 4-4-8 on this Rammus. It's a legit kill in that top lane. KottenX, he's going to get chased down. Kevin is up there, though, with him. The rest of Alliance are moving in.
Baron.
And again, Kerp's still split pushing. So Alliance go Baron.
Wickd really showing here. People should respect his Rammus top lane. He's actually making some good plays. We have to say it. He was pretty useless in lane, but there was some good plays. Let's see here, Kevin. Everyone is actually joining in. Kerp again already popped the ult.
He's playing Flappy Bird. He's coming in from the side. We'll try and get on towards him. Kerp's going to come around. Oh! Froggen finds him and picks him off. Tries to hop over. Manages to pop his ultimate, but he will go down. The Baron's still fighting. Wickd's going to try and get away. KottenX locks him up. He's got a lot of armor, though. You just can't go for him. Alliance are just too tanky. And now KottenX, he's in trouble. He gets locked up. Tabzz gets himself the double. And they return back to Baron.
Jree coming.
Here comes Jree. He's got his ultimate available. Who's he going to go for? Can he get the steal? The smite steal is on. Instead, infinite dress on Tabzz. They dunk on towards him. Creaton comes around the side. Kevin gets in there. It's a double kill picked up by Kevin. In disguise, TSM are taking victory here. Froggen's going to get locked up. He goes down. It's the ace for TSM.
Very well played here by Wild Turtle on Jarvan. Let's see what they can do. Absolutely nothing again. They just keep fighting and go back to the lanes every single time. Oh, well, it is still a very serious game. We see Baron dance, or
well, it's Europe.
Someone started the Baron. It is. We have to do the Baron dance here in Europe. It is legit.
So Jree now pushing around, steals away the red. This tower's going to go down. Millennium are actually back in the game. Got the kill advantage. The gold will start to level up. Dragon's up in 30 seconds time. They just only bought a ward to put it down there. They'll be able to find it.
But if you use money on wards, you delay your items.
It's true.
Why would you question solo queue logic?
They've got trinkets though. That's why we gave them to stop that.
It is actually, yeah. Here's a trinket.
Here's a free ward.
Use it. But people still forget to use it. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, they always walk around with it. Anyway, I digress. Froggen's going to get himself the blue buff. He thinks he needs it still. It will give him the cooldown, of course. Has yet to get any ability power. Maybe, just maybe, that could be a Abyssal Scepter?
No.
But we'll see. Nyph and Co going to take down this dragon. By the way, 18 assists out of 21, not bad. The rest of Alliance come around. KottenX caught out, gets slowed up. Wickd's going to catch on towards him. The rest of Millennium flanking maneuver come around the side. Wickd getting on towards KottenX, continuing. Look at Kevin, ready to go. Bounces on in there. Let's bounce ready. Blops around them and see KottenX take a low. Tabzz just gets dropped straight away. In comes Froggen. Bang! Smashes them all into the air and Kevin gets slammed down, exhausted out. Jree comes around the side. Can he be the hero? Can he manage to clean them up? They're all so low. He's going to go towards Wickd. That's a double. Chases down Nyph. Nyph flashes away. Fearful of the Warwick. Gets the slowdown on him. He's got away scot-free. Kevin is free as well. He comes out of his passive. Froggen's going to chase him down. He manages to get the shard and slow him down. One more slam. One more slam. Is it going to be enough? Oh, it will be. He gets the shutdown now of Jree on him. Jree actually killing himself. Luckily, he's got the lifesteal on here. The Thornmail not quite doing enough on him, and he's going to take down Froggen. It's a triple for Jree!
Holy moly, Jree is the best jungler in Europe, hands down. But these team fights, just everyone is smacking into each other here. See what's gonna happen. Nobody's focusing anything. Just boom. And let's see. Jree, double buff Warwick, close to be the MVP of the Super Week from one game.
So, we do see a lot of ability power being built up by Kevin, actually. That's,
well, he's kind of the only one who can kill Froggen.
Is becoming a bit of a problem. It says it's becoming a serious problem, which is probably why some Magic Resist was being bought by Froggen. He's now got that Aegis of the Legion, so continues to be the gigantic tank. Wickd also got that Thornmail completed as well. He's going to continue building hit points. Shook got himself the Randian's Omen, realized actually
Tank Ash is a thing.
Kind of squishy, and Tank Ash is apparently a thing. Brutalizer, all you need for damage, honestly, along with a Elder Lizard.
Again, kind of boring pick for the jungle when you had all your choices, and
I mean, even
not really been doing a lot.
Even jungle Ezreal would have been better than that.
Yeah, it would actually.
I mean, that's actually fairly legit. Or you know, jungle Karthus maybe. Who knows? Just throwing it out there.
There's a lot of jungle options. Jungle Swain. I tried it, didn't work. I cried. I just wanna try and play Swain once, and if you do lock him in for mid lane, you get dumpstered.
Is that because you miss all the skill shots?
Well, there's not a lot of skill shots on him. It's just he's very hard to play.
Oh, Wickd, can he spin to win out of this one? I don't think so. He may be tanky, but he's not strong enough. 3 members working him down. He's running to his teammates. They're just carrying on to hit the tower. They've ignored him. Poor old Wickd still gets ignored even in the troll game.
Let's see, though. They're not done here. Oh!
Ash Arrow catches, Glacial Fissure comes in, Tabzz slides on down. That's 2. The Solar Flare's going to do next to nothing. Kevin running away. Coming around the side is Jree and Kerp. Can they flank, or will they just let them get away.
Now it's CLG.
Well, Alliance used to technically be CLG EU many moons ago.
They did.
Baron started off this time once again for Alliance, of course.
But they have no damage on it. It takes them forever to take it down. And Jree, the raid boss, is here. Come on, one more.
Longest ever Baron. They're going to peel away. It's not exactly so sneaky though. That's for sure. Jree caught out. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's not going to be able to get away from this one. They're going to pounce on through. He goes down. That's the jungler gone now. They can turn back on, but everybody from Millennium has respawned. They're going to come back in. Wicked's going to try and catch on towards Kevin. He's going a bit deep on this one. While this is all happening, Kerp snuck around the side. I think he's
chasing minions, don't worry.
Just farming out the jungle.
No, he's going to flank again. We saw what happened last time. They actually won the fight. KottenX, however.
Oh, he's trying to flash away. Jump the wall. He's going to follow him through as well as Tabzz. Now they jump onto Creaton. Creaton tries to slide away. Flag and drag. Is it going to be enough? Stun lock possibly coming in here. Tabzz just jumps out. Oh, the tower hits are going on towards him. Nyph goes onto the tower. Wickd follows on through. He manages to ram us ball. Power on towards him. He gets the kill on Kevin. But here comes Kerp around the side. Flanks back in there. Gets himself another kill. Now he's going to get locked up. He's in trouble. Froggen's tanking out the turret. He will manage to run away. Turns back onto Froggen. He's actually doing more damage than Froggen's taken, I think.
Yeah, but
Froggen's
Jree is there.
get taken down. No, he's not spending the ignite. Running gets him down. And it's another 3 for 3.
I feel bad for KottenX.
Oh, Shook's in trouble. Jree's got the hunt on towards him. He got the blood
Come on,
set going.
Swedish Superman.
It's going to chase him down. Shook's in trouble. Infinite Jree is not available. It doesn't matter. Flash is. Oh, Shook jukes him. He did have Flash available.
No, wait.
Wicked, you could do with help in your jungler here, but I think he's just, since he got ignored in the last time, he will do the same. And Shook is away.
And we're only 27 minutes in.
They're going Baron.
They're actually going Baron now. There's no teleport for Wicked or Froggen. Let's see, Tabzz is going to be the man to stop it.
I gotta be honest, I don't fancy Shook's chances of diving in amongst four.
No, arrows coming.
Arrows coming in. Can you get the steal, actually? It is possible. No, too late.
Right in the face of KottenX.
Instead, and now Nyph have to get away. Nyph, run, stand aside. No, in fact, Alliance fancy it. They're going in. Baron doesn't matter. They're going to go on towards him. Kerp's going to be the focus. Wicked wants to lock him down in the back there. Instead, Tabzz is taking all the damage. The rest of Alliance are coming in a little bit slowly. Drips and drabs. This is not exactly how you do a team fight going in 1 by 1. Nyph has to get out. Froggen's just taking blue buff.
Yeah, just chilling at blue. Doesn't matter. Don't need to help my team here. But Alliance in serious trouble now. Lost the Baron buff. They keep killing KottenX, however. Poor guy, every single fight. But the rest, yeah, I agree with the crowd. Or the one guy. Fight.
Well, you would think 55 kills in 28 matches at 28 minutes would be okay, but
not
more
really.
fighting.
We could have seen more. I mean, the first 5 minutes, there was only 1 kill. That was a bit of a disappointment. Could have been like level 1 teleports. Didn't happen. And Froggen on his full tank Malphite.
So, where do you stand with the Abyssal Scepter on Rammus?
On Rammus? Well, you said it was going to be on Malphite.
Well, I thought it would be, but instead, Froggen's been a bit boring.
Yeah, that's why you're the play-by-play cast. So,
see what you did there.
Well, let's see. I've been slightly impressed by Wicked's top lane Rammus. Slightly. Still, when he told me about the idea, I just looked at him like he was an idiot.
Normal day for you.
It was actually a pretty standard day for Wicked.
Jree caught out. This time they're in trouble, but it's a good turnaround. Great solar flare from Creaton. They're going to come in, chop the waters, bouncing. Jree's still trying to survive through this one. Tabzz just gets demolished once again in Alliance. They're lacking on numbers. Nyph flashes away from this one. Shook's going to get taken down. Of course, Wicked was not involved in this one. He's going to try and get down there. Froggen's already run away as well. Froggen's not going to get back involved in this one. Nyph will get taken down on Millennium. Come out 3 for 2 in that advantage. Wicked is there though.
Wicked is here. Wicked is here. Come on, Super Dane. Do something.
He could taunt KottenX in.
But he's not doing anything. Well, maybe Kerp.
He's going for Kerp. He's going for Kerp. Right. He's going to come around the side. KottenX is going to defend him though.
That was a letdown.
Yeah, that was pretty disappointing.
Damn, Wicked. Represent your country.
He's heard that before, I feel. Wicked, though, he's going to come out and clear out that wave. And Alliance live to fight another day. Millennium starting to turn on the power. They've got the gold back in their favor almost. They were a long way behind at one point. Their team comp is coming towards them.
It's really working, and we can see why they took such a long time with the very last pick.
Are we gonna get a welcome to the late game in this one? I don't know.
No, I can only use it once.
Okay.
Only use it once. I want to use my the Danish slogan, but
I don't think
I can't really say it on air because it's a word I've said a few times before and been told off. So
I don't think the producer would like that one.
no, it's a bit of a shame actually.
Yes.
Should have been like Hallelujah, go Denmark or whatever. Would actually.
Well,
work
you
better.
could make it right now. This
No, no,
you
no,
could
no,
make it
no.
your thing. Millennium,
No.
they're making a thing of this game. They're pushing up the mid lane. 3 members, 4 members, 5 members are all here while this is all happening. Tabzz is off on the side. He's split pushing. He's going to get him towards that inner turret. And Millennium are putting pressure down, but it's a good wave clear, ironically, from Alliance. Not sure how that worked out.
Standard passive EU teams here don't really want to do anything. Just
They've got a
stand
tower
back. Oh,
dive.
here's the dive.
It's a tricky dive to do. They're going to go straight in towards it. Now they're piling. Nyph's in trouble. He gets caught out. The tower is going down. Kerp putting all the damage on towards that one. Can they slam on towards it?
Whoa!
Froggen comes in, slams on towards them. Still, while this is all happening, Tabzz is split pushing down to the side there. Shook gets the let's bounce in, manages to avoid it. Kerp comes in towards the tower. They can tank it out. They're going to take the inhibitor turret down. Now, finally, Tabzz is coming back. Home guard's back in there, but he's too late. The inhibitor turret's gone down, and the split push failed.
Unlucky. Oh, Wickd is not done. Home got in. Let's see. Land a fish. And missed the fish. Actually didn't even use it.
Well, he
Come
from
on.
the waters. He's got it available, but I'm not sure it's the right time. He's just waiting for the right moment. Of course, Kerp had that ultimate available. Whew. So
where do we stand? Who's the MVP of the game?
well, I can
so
tell
far?
you where we do stand, because you guys at home are witnessing history right now, because this is officially the most kills in an LCS game.
Oh, pretty good. And we're either destroying some fantasy teams here or making it a little bit unfair with all the kills and all the fantasy points.
And all the kills, yeah, I mean, fantasy points count. If you got maybe, I don't know,
If you do have Kerp,
Alliance or
quite a lot of
Millennium,
points
you're
here.
happy right now, because 31 assists for Nyph, he's getting a couple of bonuses there, that's for sure. 20 assists for Creaton, well, he'd be happy with that one. Right now though, Millennium pushing up the mid lane. Rammus, what are you doing, Wickd? What are you doing, Wickd? You're out of position, Wickd. There's an exposed inhibitor and you're pushing up the side lane. That's not going to work. You're going to have to teleport back down here any moment now as the rest of Millennium moving towards the base. Still no movement from Wickd. Keeping that split push going. I think they're going to sacrifice. Now he's backing off. Remember, he's got that home guard boots. He can spin straight in the moment he gets in. That's why the rest of Alliance are starting to get in position. He's back. Arrow goes out. Catches on Creaton. Ultimate
TP behind.
available for Froggen. Teleport comes in around behind. In comes Wickd. Catches on towards actually Kerp. Kerp in trouble at the back there. Wickd's managed to lock him down. The rest of Alliance are dealing with them in the side here. Creaton does go back on towards them. Kevin let's bounce in across the entire team. Double kill picked up for Tabzz. Meanwhile, Creaton comes in. Shook actually kiting out the side. Nobody
killed
goes
someone.
Shook gets himself in there. Tabzz gets the triple kill. Quadra kill available. Will he get at the passive? Who's going to manage to steal out this kill? It will be Tabzz. Will he pounce it? No! Froggen managed to ground stamp steal. It's an ace
But man,
for Alliance.
the almost useless brutalizer Ash actually just stood on the side here. At these team fights, it's impossible for Millennium to kill anyone.
Well, it's 79 kills so far. And counting. Can we reach 100? I wonder. 5-5 in
Probably
turrets.
will.
Only 34 minutes gone as well. This is pretty smooth sailing for them. Looking towards the items, Tabzz has got a lot of damage. That's proving why.
Not enough
60
wards.
kills. Not enough wards.
Terrible
coming out
warding,
there.
man.
Now we have a Leandris built on Wickd as well. So, okay, that Rammus is getting interesting. Shook, meanwhile, he's got his Executioner Blade in there.
So actually no damage
No damage
at all. Not even sure how much damage Wickd can do. He did one-on-one Kerp. I believe both died. Oh, you're dead
KottenX,
again.
wow, that's a lot of damage.
He's just in the game to
Tabzz
die.
is starting to prove why he's got a lot of damage. If they can focus Kerp, lock him out of the fight, Tabzz is going to have his wicked way with them, that's for sure. Creaton running away. Nyph going to chase on towards him. Wickd powerballing up minions. Minions going in the way.
Okay, get in the base. Just dive, man. You have 400 armor on Froggen. You can do whatever you want.
Froggen can tank this one up for days. Ultimate is back available as well, so we could just slam on towards him. Shook's going to get a couple of shots on there, but really we know he's not really doing the damage. The inhibitor turret does go down. Inhibitor will follow. We're now up to 80 kills, remember, and they're going to keep on counting as they go. That's inhibitor down. Alliance, well, of course, it's Alliance. They can back away after that.
And Froggen, when he turns on, his W has 528 armor. which is pretty good. It is pretty good. Well, let's see. Oh, the Fnatic bush. Didn't work at all. Nobody's gonna get backdoored here from Millennium.
No, that's not gonna work. Instead, Millennium. Oh, good ward. Spots them. How did Tabzz not see that go down? Surely he did. Millennium pushing, exposed inhibitor.
Oh.
They've got position, but look at Froggen. He's coming around behind them. The rest of...
Smack up behind Millennium.
Oh, there's the arrow. Gonna like manage to fire it off. Will they use it? We do see a back off. It's Ramos. I say tell you it's Nyph. Nyph's gonna come in from the front, while the rest of the team come from behind. There they go, catching on towards it.
If Millennium win here, they can take the game.
Nyph tries to tank it up though. They're gonna try and get on towards it. There's a big stack of ultimates going on towards it. Millennium though, they didn't come out too bad now. And Alliance are in trouble. If they lose this fight, they will go down. Tabzz down. The main damage maker in trouble. Millennium, could they take down Alliance here? Creaton very, very low on health. Shook's going to try and lock him up. Nyph focuses on towards him. Shook just off the side. He's safe for now. Unbreakable beam from Nyph, stopping all the damage coming around the side.
Jree, do
Wickd
something.
manages to get a kill. Wickd gets a double. Froggen comes around. KottenX gets taken down. Jree in trouble. Last man standing. He gets stunned up. And Alliance get themselves another ace and a triple kill for Froggen.
But it's just the longest team fight because Millennium, they can't kill Alliance. It's all about Tabzz. He's the only damage. Now going towards Baron, let's see how slow they can actually take it.
Well, they have got Wickd back available. He's going to speed on in there. And of course, he's got his Ryla's Crystal Scepter now completed, so all the damage coming from Wickd, that's for sure. Baron going down pretty quickly for 37 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take a while, guys. Don't worry. We'll get there in the end. No wards available for Millennium. The death timers may be up before this Baron goes down. Who knows? They will eventually fall.
Oh, he actually ulted the Baron. Froggen used ult. Anyway, Baron to Alliance. Clearly looking like the #1 team in Europe.
Proving
at the
why they're
moment.
number
Proving
one
at
team,
least.
clearly, yes.
Look now, Black Cleaver on Shook. He knows exactly what to build.
He knew he needed some damage.
Don't try and copy these builds in solo queue. It will get you reported.
No, you never know. I saw it in the LCS, therefore it is legit. Tabzz getting some poke. He's going to get in red buff. Dragon is up. Millennium moving for that one. What are Alliance going to do? Will they hawk shot? Will they spot it? It's going to be a bit too late for that one.
I didn't realize we had Dragon in the game. How many times did it die?
Quite a few times.
Huh.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Well, I was looking elsewhere.
Just wait for the counter. It's coming. It's coming.
Wait.
It's coming. It's coming.
No, they're not counting.
Oh, pressure. Oh, there we go.
See.
2 out of 5, see?
Yeah. Who cares?
They're always counting. Oh, no ultimate available for Froggen just yet. It's on cooldown. Kevin is going to jump away. Millennium have left that post completely
Just go to the base, man. Look at all the minions.
They're all going to back away. The rest of Alliance don't care. They're just actually going to come around and try and find them.
Oh,
Wicked's
Wickd
going to find them. Uh-oh, 1v5 Wickd, but he's tanking up. Pops the ultimate straight away. The damage rummaging through. It's a little unseen from him. There goes the Glacial Fisher. There's Froggen going in, and Millennium just get wrecked. Absolutely destroyed there. KottenX goes down. It's a double being picked up for Shook. There goes Jree.
There's super minions in the mid there.
Kill. Super minions in the mid. Alliance surely will take victory now. 51-41 in kills. What a crazy, crazy game as they move through for the match.
And nobody's surprised the 2 Danes from Alliance carrying the entire team will actually finish.
Well, Nyph has also just broke the most assists in a game record as well. Now at 45, that looks like is where it's going to stand. Fantastic performance from Alliance. Not sure how much you can take in the record books for this matchup, but nonetheless, it's Alliance once again that come out victorious. And CLG take down TSM.
Looking, I'm not sure if we're going to say strong, but a bit try-harding at least.
Well, it woke me up, that's for sure, because I was a little sleepy after the last match, but that was a interesting game.
Yeah, and now I want to see Copenhagen Wolves and Gambit beat this game here. We need more kills, more action, and less tankiness on the Malphite.
92 kills overall in that game, 51-41, and full credit, honestly, to the players for having fun in, honestly, the final game of the season. Tiebreaker, of course, will be following this one. It's going to be Gambit versus the Copenhagen Wolves. That game does mean something. This game didn't really. Alliance will be, of course, heading towards the semi-finals. That would be at Gamescom on August 15th. That will be happening there in the semi-finals. They're going to be playing the winner of the 3rd and 6th place matchup. Millennium themselves are 5th. And, of course, they're going to be playing SK Gaming. That is next Friday here in the studios.
And remember, the loser of the quarterfinal games will then play each other Only the winner will actually get back into the LCS, and the other team will drop down to relegation together with Gambit and Copenhagen Wolves.
You know, the irony of that whole thing was Nyph just took the assist record off Jree. Previously, it was 25. Now it's 45 for Nyph. I'm pretty sure that record's going to be tough to beat. Yeah.
Tough to beat.
Just think of all those fantasy points someone just got.
Yeah, and someone who's really mad.
A lot of
they're playing
points.
against
They're like,
the players here, like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy stuff. So, a lot of fun here over in the LCS, of course. It is Super Week. It is the end of the season, and Alliance, well, they're already secured in top position. Millennium, their position was safe as well. Fantastic stuff. Good to see the players enjoying themselves more than anything.
Yeah, sure. It's been a very, very long season. You're allowed to do it. And now focus anyway for them is on playoffs, because no tiebreakers, only for Copenhagen Wolves Gambit. So,
there's been a lot of sides this week. They've been a very good crowd, honestly, this week as well, that's for sure. So, enjoying the experience that is these studios, of course. You can get tickets for quarterfinals, I think, next week. You know who the plebs are now.
Commercial.
Get over to lolesports.com. For now, we're going to go over to the stage. Froggen is with Shocks.
Thank you very much, D-Man. So, Froggen, because you played the comp, you now have the pleasure of explaining to everyone, from a pro player perspective, what the comp was all about.
I'm actually not quite sure. It was a solo queue comp, I would say. Some great action jungle in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard that Shook really wanted to play that Ashe jungle. But I did notice, I was watching the player cams a little bit, and I did notice after like 20, 30 minutes, you were getting really serious, and you really also wanted to win this one.
We try harder the entire game.
So on a more serious note, you guys are going into playoffs as a #1 seed. That means we'll be seeing you again at Gamescom in the semifinals. You'll be meeting or Millennium or SK in a best of 5. Talk us through what that changes that it's a best of 5 and who you would rather be up against.
I don't think it matters too much for us who we are going up against. Like, we have 3-1 against every team in the league, so like, it doesn't really matter too much.
So what is this? Very confident. Does this mean a big celebration tonight for ending first in the regular split, or is it try-harding and straight back to training?
Nah, we will have to try hard. We only have 2 weeks, and it pretty much decides the rest of the season, so we have to try really hard.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Froggen.
No problem.
What a fantastic game. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, it is a tiebreaker between Gambit and the Copenhagen Wolves. Stay put.
It is Alliance versus Millennium, and we'll see how these two very diverse team comps work out. Nyph's going to come in, tries to get a stun on towards KottenX. KottenX will go down, Grzegorzewski goes down, it's a triple kill for Froggen. Flops around them and see KottenX taking low, Tabzz gets dropped straight away. In comes Froggen, bang, smashes them all into the air, and Kevin gets slammed down, exhausted out. It's a little unseen from him. There goes the Glacial Fisher, there's Froggen going in, and Millennium just get